So today we are going to talk about what BlackRock just did that is going to change the trajectory of the crypto market forever. Anyways, we're going to talk about this. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Let's get straight into it. So if you guys don't know what BlackRock is the largest company in the world, the largest holding company in the world. They all have the most assets in the world. They own just about every single company in the world. They own a bunch of real estate. They own like 80% of the world or like 90% of the world. Let's be honest. Yeah, they own almost everything. Coca-Cola, they own most of Coca-Cola. Apple, they own most of that. I mean, they have a huge stake in every single thing. Like you look at something and they probably have stake in that. Like my laptop is a Dell and I'm looking at it and they have stake inside Dell. Okay. So that is the significance of BlackRock, right? Let's talk about what they just did. And they did three different things. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Now, BlackRock recommends adding two hard assets in your portfolio today. The largest asset manager in the world just now recommended everybody to go buy Bitcoin. The largest asset manager in the world. Let me say that again. The largest asset manager in the world. Imagine if some of the people that invest into their ETFs and into their funds go into crypto. Just if 1% of them did it, that would turn the entire crypto market like very, very bullish, right? This is very, very huge. And let me show you a few other things about BlackRock here. So as you can see here, BlackRock manages $12.5 trillion worth of assets. That is humongous. 12.5 trillion worth of assets. So big that you have to like literally count like as you're going, like this is million, billion, trillion. Okay, we need to go down a little bit more. So like million, billion, trillion. Then we got 12.5 trillion in assets. Just imagine if only 1% of the people invested in there was like, you know what, we're going in. If it was just 1%, that'd be 125 billion. But let's say we get 10% of them, then it's going to go up even more. Now you're seeing a lot more people hopping into this. So huge money is going to be flowing into the crypto market. There's a lot of people out there talking about a lot of different things. Some people saying the crypto market can get up to 5 trillion inside of total market cap. Some people are saying up to 10 trillion. But with BlackRock doing stuff like this, the I feel like it could do 10 trillion. Like if BlackRock really, there it's almost like they're onboarding like retail traders and like they're onboarding people that really don't do much with crypto or know much about crypto. You know, that's kind of who they're appealing towards, and that's huge. But anyways, BlackRock CIO backs Bitcoin and gold, but urges risk-based allocation. So they're saying Bitcoin is pretty much digital gold. Now, this guy here, Rick Ryder or Rick Reader, whatever it's called, Chief Investment Officer of BlackRock, said on Tuesday that you should have Bitcoin placed in your portfolios alongside gold. So he's saying own Bitcoin and gold. So he manages BlackRock. That's huge. He said with only 3 to 5% allocated to gold, right? So he explained that his team is currently more exposed to equities and income products with only 3 to 5% to gold. So they're more focused on Bitcoin than gold at this current point in the short term. But in the long term, they said gold is pretty good. So while he described gold as better currency hedge today, he emphasized Bitcoin's significance as a long-term investment vehicle. So he's even saying Bitcoin being long as well. So this is huge. They're literally the largest investment firm in the world. So for them to recommend people to buy Bitcoin, that's huge. Now, over here is another huge thing. This is very big for the crypto market. Now, breaking XRP ETF update as SEC deals fresh blow to Ripple. So they've now extended the pause another 60 days. So they're now making them wait another 60 days. But when this happens, this is going to be huge. So the SEC continues to delay making a decision on various applications for spot XRP ETFs, with 15 such filings sitting on the agency's desk, though experts are convinced that Ripple will have its own spot exchange traded fund by the end of the year. So the update from the SEC concerns particularly the Franklin XRP ETF, which was filed for review in March this year. The commission initially postponed making a decision in April this year, seeking further comments from issuers and potential investors. So it initiated proceedings to determine whether to approve or reject the application in June. The regulator had 180 days since the initial filing in March to announce its final decision, and the deadline was September 15th. Now, as you can see, they have extended it for another 60 days. Look, this is huge because the more they extend it, the more this thing's going to bubble up. And people are really waiting for this. The XRP community is really waiting for this. All right. So the new deadline is now November 14th. This is the problem. The problem is that by the end of the year or by the beginning of next year, the bull market is going to be over. So if this happens on November 14th, then XRP pretty much has from November 14th till the end of the year or the beginning of next year to have its last leg, right? Because October should be good for us in November as well. And then by mid-November, we should definitely have enough strength to push XRP even higher, right? Regardless of whether or not the ETF gets approved. Now, this is another big thing, but it's just a rumor right now. BlackRock is buying XRP via Coinbase custody. That is just a rumor. But yeah, that's pretty big. And this is kind of bullish for Coinbase stock as well. If you guys aren't in on Coinbase stock, and I bet BlackRock owns Coinbase stock. I bet they do. All right, so we have it right here. Yes, BlackRock owns Coinbase stock. They are one of the largest institutional shareholders, holding a significant percentage of the company's stock as of late September 2025. BlackRock holds 5.87% of Coinbase shares, valued at approximately $4.51 billion. So it doesn't surprise me that they purchase their Bitcoin through Coinbase custody. So that's actually pretty big. And I'm pretty sure if they're buying through Coinbase, they're sending it off to a wallet, right? They're sending it to a wallet to hold it off, like on chain, to hold it off of the exchanges, right? I'm pretty sure they're doing that because they have financial investors or financial advisors that will keep them in the right path. But yeah, this is pretty big for Coinbase. It's pretty big for crypto. It's big for everything. So, this type of stuff is what's going to start driving the crypto market higher and higher. This is what we call FOMO, fear of missing out. People are now going to start seeing these FOMO articles, these FOMO posts about the richest people in the world, the largest investment firms in the world investing into Bitcoin and telling you should be doing it too. So this is what really starts this not what starts the bull market. The bull market been started since January 1st, 2023, but this is what really ramps things up at the end of the bull market. Like we're nearing the end and this is now ramping things up. All right. This is all I got for you all today though. Altcoin season is coming into full effect. You are now seeing all these altcoins are just going off. Random altcoins that I've never heard of before are just going crazy. This is the type of thing you see in altcoin season. All right. This is all I got for you all today. Definitely hit that like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Let me know what you guys want me to go over next. And as always, I'll be back with another video.